Hello my beautiful audience. Can I beat Genshin's newest and hardest endgame mode as a Giga Whale, or will we fall victim to what they have prepared? I have heard stories on how tough this mode is, how there were beta testers that were complete whales with full C6 characters that could not clear max difficulty. I don't know if I believe that myself. I'm gonna be the judge. I do have many C6 characters, I have many C2 characters, I just have a lot of Eidolon or Constellation, this is not Star Rail, investment in this game. So we're going to put all of that to the test. So we're going to start on normal mode. We're going to go in order. I'm not going to skip to hard or anything like that. You know, these are level 40, but hey, we might as well show off all of them. Anyone should be able to beat this mode, let's just be realistic, but we will display everything. Alright, so 3 bosses. Of course, they picked 3 of the most restrictive bosses in the game. Not a great showing for the first rotation. I would imagine that it would be a better idea to make it a bit more general for the first run to allow people to kind of ease their way into the mode. But what do I know? Since this is so low level, we are just going to put 1 character per floor. We will start with Chiori, Varesa, and Skirk. I'll show all my characters' builds at the very end. I do not want to go through all of that right now. Skirk's damage will be significantly lower because she is alone, so she's not benefited from any teammates, but she should still be able to beat this regardless. Yeah. Okay. Next up is Varesa's turn. Okay. I am noticing that they start you with no energy, which is pretty interesting. It looks like it saves the times across all of your battles. Cool. So, to nobody's surprise, we beat the first difficulty. Oh god, they're putting me in quest mode. Alright, time for difficulty 2. The mobs will go up to level 70 now. Still not going to be difficult by any means. Should have no issues clearing this. Ooh, the map changed. I'm just going to do the same thing as last time. Realistically, should not need more than 1 character for this because it is going to be super easy. Boom. I don't like that it starts you with no energy. I feel like that really will screw some teams over a bit. Varesa obviously taking a lot longer there because there's no pyro on that team to get rid of the boss's resistances, but she still does it in 23 seconds, which is fine. Because she is solo, we could not hate on her too much. And Skirk obviously has no teammates either, so she's not getting her damage bonuses. How did she miss 2 clicks there? Holy. There we go. If we used actual teams, obviously it would have been done a lot faster, but solo can be fun from time to time. Okay, we're going to go into hard difficulty. I'm actually going to use real team this time. Good luck trying to find a character for your party when one of them's located up here. We're going to be using full teams for this. These are going to be the teams I'm probably going to be using for all the difficulties. I'm using Yelan instead of Shenhe because my Yelan's C6, so she'll just be doing a lot more damage. Team I am most worried about is going to be my Varesa team. This is the least invested team by far. Given how restrictive this boss is, though, I feel like this is the best team to use here, but we may have to change it later on. We will see. I'm going to start with our Mono Geo team. Navia makes a great sub DPS here. Starting with no energy is really unfortunate, but luckily Chiori can just carry us for the damage, and it's dead. Like I said earlier, luckily none of these early difficulties should be too hard. Am I allowed to switch characters here? No. Oh, I am. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I can't get any of my buffs going here. So the pyro isn't even off yet. There we go. Pretty clunky on the rotation because I'm used to having energy. I'll have to figure out how to make that smoother, but it was plenty fast enough, so who cares. We need to move on to our third and final team, which should be able to do this pretty easily. Boom. I don't have a whole lot to say about the early difficulties, because, I mean, you can do these in co-op as well and get max rewards, so Even if these are a little too tough for you, you should be able to find someone to do them with to get your primos. And these are the only ones that give primos. After doing these 3, it goes to feathers, which are brand new. Actually, they're called dust. I don't really like that. I'm gonna call them feathers. Lets you reset how your rolls went on a piece, which is kind of nice, but also it's just more RNG. But we are going to be trying difficulty 4 now, which is level 100 mobs. This is probably something you would see in Abyss. Starting off with our Mono Geo team, I don't expect this to be too hard. Some particles going. Got it done in 25 seconds, not too bad. Starting with no energy definitely makes the time slower. This team, like I said, I'm a little worried about, but we'll see how it goes. Wow, 61 seconds. So on difficulty 4, we're already taking up more time than we would want to be taking up in the later difficulties. So yes, I'm thinking we may have to change that team later, but works for now. But my worries were pretty much right on point. That's what particles with Furina this time. Not a bad time for that team. So we did clear it pretty quickly. It's a 180 seconds total that you get, so had about a minute left. I am starting to see the issue though that we will be facing. I think difficulty 5 will be able to do, but difficulty 6 does seem like it will give us some problems. Oh, I've kept my teams this time. Thank you. We're gonna try it with the Varesa team. See if we're able to clear still. I know her time will probably be pretty bad. Ooh, this is a nice map. But if the other teams are fast enough, it should be okay. Being slapped around a little bit there, but we did do it in under a minute, so that is good. 50 seconds still though, wow. Thing is tanky. Alright, moment of truth. I think I'm probably gonna have to change this team, just based on how long that took Chiori, but we'll give it a try. Doesn't hurt to try. this stacked up faster. Okay, we did it in 70, so that does actually even out with our Tulpa time. If we can do Skirk's team in 60 seconds, we will clear. Man, that is rough. Okay, whew. I think this is possible. I just have to do my rotation well. Okay, whew, we did it. Being said, we barely cleared difficulty 5. So I'm thinking difficulty 6 may be out of the question. Alright guys, I'm about to lock in. I'm not going to talk over this gameplay because I just want to be able to focus on what I'm doing. I think if I'm talking, I'm probably just going to mess up. So, here I go, difficulty 6. Going to try to put my skill issues aside and try and clear this, at least in the 120-second time frames. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 60 on each. I feel like that's probably not possible for me. But we will go for 120 on each. Good lord, that was difficult. Yeah, that was definitely challenging. I've been seeing a lot of people clearing this a lot faster than I did. I may just have a skill issue, I'm not sure, but that was really tough. I am happy that I was able to clear it finally, but man, that definitely took some work. I have a lot of thoughts about this game mode. I think it's really fun, first of all. Everything except for difficulty 6, I had a good time doing. That being said, though, I feel like having a game mode that is like catered to whales isn't a bad thing, but it is when you attach rewards to it. You know, not having an ability or not having a way for certain players to get, you know, maybe one of these feathers or even the skins. I mean, shoot, I don't know. It doesn't feel great. I don't think I'm at a point where I'll be able to get this anytime soon, which is crazy considering how much I've invested in this game. Maybe it's a character diff, maybe it's just a skill diff, I'm not entirely sure. I tried a bunch of different combinations when I was playing this. I've literally been on Genshin for like 4 hours straight playing these difficulties. But yeah, this is what I was able to do. This is what I was able to produce. But before I forget, here are my team's builds. My Skirk is 62.4 over 252.4. She's running R1 of her weapon on 4-piece Marechaussee. And she is C2, 210.9. My Furina is 85.7 over 273.4, running R5 of her signature on 4-piece Golden Troop. She is C6 and she is triple crowned. My Escoffier is 96.5 over 208.6, running Staff of Homa, 4-piece Golden Troop as well. C0 and she is 110.8. And my Shenhe is 3.2k attack with 181 recharge, running Calamity Queller, 4-piece Noblesse, and she is C1, 199. My Chiori is 94.6 over 237.7, running Uraku, R5, 4-piece Husk, C6, triple crowned. My Navia is 57.8 over 238.4, running R5 Verdict, 4-piece Golden Troop, C6, and she is 810.8. My Xilonen is 3.6k defense with 210 recharge, running her signature, 4-piece Cinder City. C2, and she is 110-4. And my Gorou is 253 recharge, running Favonius, 4-piece Noblesse. C6, and he is 181. I did use Yelan at one point, so here's her build. She's 89.1 over 239.3, running Aqua Simulacra, 4-piece Emblem. She is C6, and she is triple crowned. For Varesa's team, she is 82.5 over 195.9, running her signature on the 4-piece plunge set. I don't have great pieces on this yet. Still farming. C2, and she is 1066. My Iansan is 3k attack with 174 recharge, running one of my spare Calamity Queller on 4-piece Cinder City. C6, and she is 1610. My Mavuika is 49.5 over 228.3, running her signature. 4-piece Obsidian Codex, which does help the crit rate. She's C0, and she is 169. My Chevreuse has 40k HP, and she has 187 recharge, running Favonius. 4-piece Noblesse. C6, and she is 198. And my Xiangling is 258 recharge, running Engulfing Lightning. 4-piece Emblem. She is C6, and she is 269. But there you have it. Stygian Onslaught, difficulty 6. I'm not super happy with my performance. I feel like I could have done better, but I don't know. I played it for so long, and I feel like I was getting burnt out. But yeah. I was not able to get the job done. I was not able to get the 180-second clear time. Maybe in the future, if there are different bosses, I'm not sure. But as it stands right now, I don't think I am able to clear it, which, you know, it's okay. I don't need the skins anyways. The only one I'd really want it for is my Nilou, because God, this thing looks horrible on her. Overall, though, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you think of Stygian Onslaught so far. Like I said, I think it's pretty fun. I just wish that it was a little bit more accessible for our free-to-play players, but, you know, it is what it is. What can you do? It's Gacha games gotta make money somehow. Anyways, I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.